Hello, everyone. Hope those online could hear me clearly. I will call this to order at 12:33 p.m. I'll start with the territorial acknowledgement. I respectfully acknowledge that the SFSS is located on the traditional and ceded territories of the Coast Salish peoples, including the Musqueam, Squamish, Tsleil-Waututh, Coquitlam, and Catskill nations. Unceded means these territories have never been handed over, sold, or given up by these nations, and we're currently situated on occupied territories. Roll call attendance, VP Internal.
Here, I don't see him. All access needs met.
VP Finance.
Simmer, she, her, all access needs are met.
VP External.
Did you say external?
Yep.
Joel, he, him, all access needs met.
VP Equity.
Chloe, she, her, access needs are met.
VP Events and Regrets, VP University.
Rishu, he, him, all access needs are met.
Operations Manager.
Sindhu, she, her, access needs are met.
Admin Assistant.
Club Coordinator Ricky, and all my access needs are met.
Thank you. Then myself, EM is President. All my access needs are met. Moving on to consent agenda. We resolve to adopt the consent agenda by unanimous consent. Any discussions on these? Yeah. When we get to adoption. Oh,
is it possible to send the link for the agenda in chat?
To what?
The link for the agenda in the chat.
Should be in your email.
Is it possible to send it on chat?
I don't think I could send a link because it would be a PDF, but I'm on my iPad, so I cannot do that. But
And I also just
and then I'll also be amending on Chitranche's regrets. Yeah. Anything else? If not, I'm going to seek unanimous consent for the consent agenda. If you wish to abstain or dissent, please. Seeing none, motion is carried unanimously. Okay, moving on to adoption of the agenda. Be resolved to adopt the agenda as presented. I move. I need a second.
internal.
University seconds. Floor is open for amendments, discussions.
List.
VP Internal.
I have 3 amendments. Whereas the president attended Vancouver Board of Trade event, be resolved to reimburse Emmanuel Abordaga $39.96 for travel from the conference budget line item. And then office supplies, whereas the president purchased office supplies, be resolved to reimburse $223.83 for office supplies from budget line item 70. The budget line item, and then student care trip, whereas the VP IoT Sam Kiley went to Montreal for the student care trip, we resolved to reimburse Sam Kiley $24.66 for meals from the conference budget line item.
I second. Any other amendments? Okay, seeing none, I'm gonna seek unanimous consent. Sorry, I'm gonna seek unanimous consent to amend on those items. See no dissent. Carried unanimously. Be resolved to adopt the agenda as amended, seeking unanimous consent. If you wish to abstain or dissent, please signify. Seeing none. Motion to adopt the agenda is carried. Moving on to reports from management.
I think the only big thing that everyone needs to know right now is that the audit starts tomorrow and goes until next Wednesday. So especially Emmanuel and Summer, be prepared to be called in, and be mindful that a lot of the finance coordinator's time will be dedicated to the audit.
Okay. Exec reports. Anyone have anything?
I think you have that as a discussion. The one.
Internal.
Internal, I've been following up with staff on the technical issues we faced and looking at some other options for potential systems if the current one still does not work. And we'll be trying out the other room for the dev session on Wednesday. And then just a quick note on the dev session. If you haven't attended a previous meeting with student care, so everyone except myself, Emmanuel, and Simmer, you guys really should attend the meeting on Wednesday, as it will give you like a complete overview of the student care system and how they do it, which will be quite useful in case you get any questions from students over it.
Okay. Anyone else?
Yeah, I'm just same thing with the audit. I'm gonna try and be in most of this week and next, just in case we have to go in. And then I'm working on that budget. I have a few notes that I'm gonna go over today with the coordinators in Sindhu and tomorrow. And then Friday is the FAST meeting where we're just gonna finalize what we're gonna present. And I just want to ask the feedback on any of the counselors that want to join the FAST meeting for the budget presentation next Wednesday during council.
Thank you. Internal.
Just one update I realized I forgot to mention earlier. I was discussing some stuff around club funding with some other student union execs from the student care trip, and it turns out that per capita we give out one of the highest like overall club funding with our grant and core combined to groups. Just a fun tidbit of information.
VP University.
I got a invite from Valerie Crooks, who's the Associate Vice President for Research, for joining the Robbins Oliver Award for Excellence in Equity competition, and I have accepted that. I believe it's a great opportunity to just put like the student voice out there in like a committee that's really hoping to increase undergraduate participation in research.
Is that the same one that I?
No, I got a different one.
Oh,
It's the same award, but I got different, like it's like I got two. Like you got this one.
yeah.
We got one for
And then there's a separate one.
yeah, it's for me.
Okay, cool. Because I already sent one of my. Okay, go ahead.
What's the award?
It's Robbins Oliver Award for Excellence in Equity competition. So everybody got this email.
Mhm.
It's supposed to these awards. It's like a bunch of awards.
Mhm.
I don't have the complete detail right now. I talked to the associate vice president of research about it like 3 weeks ago, something like that. Me and Joel Mevler, and she hasn't really given me the details on this award. Okay. Just trying to look over the.
If it's the same one, it's for people that are doing research at SFU, or at least doing work that's committed to increasing equitable and equitable spaces in the university. And I believe it's a award sponsored by the Canadian government,
Yes.
worth $100,000.
The Canada Research Chairs Program.
Yeah, and SFU gets to nominate an individual, and the committee is basically meeting to evaluate different applications they receive, and they're going to choose one to nominate. So that's what the committee is going to be doing. I delegated mine to one of my AVPs, so I will not be going.
Nice.
Any other updates? Okay. Did you speak on this week's div session?
Very briefly.
Yeah, this week's div session is going to be on student care. So that's just a minor update. HR committee is not meeting yet, so no updates there. Okay, moving on to new business. I guess I have to do, wait. Yeah, I have to do the motions and then we could go on to discussion item. Okay. We have three motions. First one is for the BC Summit event. Whereas the president attended a Vancouver Board of Trade event, we resolved to reimburse myself $39.96 for travels from the conference budget line item 740/20. I move. Internal seconds. Floor is open for discussion amendment. I'll just amend the motion to say, whereas the president, VP external, and the president's AVP attended the Vancouver Board of Trade event.
I'll second.
Cool. Seek unanimous consent for the amendment. See no dissent. Amendment is carried. Seek unanimous consent on the motion itself. If you wish to abstain or dissent, please signify. Seeing none, motion is carried unanimously. Whereas the president purchased office supplies, be resolved to reimburse $223.82 for office supplies from the budget line item 720/20. I move. I need a second. VP University seconds. Floor is open for discussion. Seeing none, seeking unanimous consent. If you wish to abstain or dissent, please signify. Seeing none, motion is carried unanimously. Final motion, student care trip, whereas the VP internal, Sam, went to Montreal for the student care trip. Be resolved to reimburse Sam $24.66 for meals from the conference committee budget line item 740/20. I move. University seconds. Any discussion on this? Seeing none, seeking unanimous consent. If you wish to abstain or dissent, please signify. Seeing none, motion is carried unanimously. That is all for motions. Moving on to discussion item. I have one submitted by VP Equity, Media Strategy Meeting Updates and Action Items. VP Equity.
Hi, sorry, could you repeat that?
We're just moving on to discussion items, and you had something submitted for Media Strategy Meeting Updates. So I'm passing it to you.
Just wanted to on record that we met regarding revamping the social media. So I was wondering if anybody had any thoughts after that meeting that they wanted to add. I'm putting together a post-meeting document, including the rough outlines of like a strategic plan for us. I know that this is kind of like a more fun project that we can work on, which I'm really excited about. Because I think, like we're ready for a little bit more of a fun social media vibe. I know Chitransh has been posting on that VP events account or the SFSS events account, and that's really funny. And I like that kind of vibe, and I'm looking to bring more, youthful energy to our social media as well. Because I think that it would help with engagement. But yeah, that's sort of like the update, because yeah, like it wasn't an official meeting, so I thought I would just put it on the agenda so that it's like, out there.
Thank you. Anything else? I think I saw
Yeah, I
VP
just-
University.
Yeah, we just like seconded, and also the fact that I just want to give an update. I did shoot another reel yesterday. I'm still working on that after my exam's done. Sam helped with that too. So I'm just gonna get it out. Hopefully by Friday, so that we have. It's for the next event coming up, so trying to promote it.
Anything else? Sam, and then send it.
A lot of fun making those reels.
Yeah.
A lot of fun. Henry's got a particularly good one.
Cindy.
I just wanted to give everyone a note that it is the comms department's job to kind of oversee these. So like when you do post, just give them a heads up.
If there's nothing else, I will move the camera.
I have missed
Oh.
manual.
Oh, sorry, I can't see my Zoom. But yes, go.
No worries. It was nice to see Ilham yesterday at the event. She was making reels, she was involved, and I would like to see more of that happen with the events going forward, if possible.
Awesome, thank you. Anything else? Okay, seeing none, I will move in camera. Be resolved to go in camera for the remainder of the meeting. I move. I need a seconder. Internal seconds. Seeking unanimous consent. If you wish to abstain or dissent, please signify. Seeing none, motion to go in camera is carried. I will pause the recording, then we'll be back. Okay, welcome back. We are back from in camera. I'm gonna move to go ex camera for the remainder of the meeting. I move. I need a seconder.
University.
VP University seconds. Any final words, announcements before I move to an adjournment? Okay, seeing nothing. Be resolved to adjourn the meeting at 2:31 p.m. I move. I need a seconder.
University.
University seconds. I'm gonna seek unanimous consent to adjourn the meeting. If you wish to abstain or dissent, please signify. Seeing none, meeting is adjourned at 2:31 p.m. Thank you, guys. We will see you next week, and most of you tomorrow at the div session. Thank you, guys.